Welcome to Rebel of Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I just want to do a what you need to know. Like, let's freestyle it. Just what do you need to know, Aqua? No direction. Let the cards make their direction for us. Spirit, what is the overall energy for my beautiful Aqua? Current overall energy. What's the energy for my beautiful Aqua? What's the energy? What's going on with my beautiful Aqua? Celebration, gifts, and abundance. Your hand is out. You're open to receiving. You're tapping into your power. And we'll clarify, Spirit, what does my beautiful Aqua need to know? Sunglasses? There's someone watching. There's someone stalking. There's someone looking. This could be someone who gaslighted you in the past, that maybe their perception of you is changing. They're focusing out their perspective. They're changing their perspective on you. Spirit, what else? What else? Thank you, Spirit. We got addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Someone has some block, some restraint. I'm not feeling in this energy addiction to a substance. I'm feeling more so an addiction to a person. Push-pull dynamic, possibly. Who I feel like the person who's watching you was the runner and you were the chaser. Spirit, tell me more. You're not in that dynamic. You're not chasing what doesn't want you. You're choosing you. Someone doesn't want you. You're not running after it. Oh, yeah. There is someone heavy in reminiscing about you. They're looking at photographs. They're missing you. They have this nostalgia. This person wants to make new memories with you. Sunglasses, addiction, and photographed. Someone's watching. Someone is obsessive over you. Codependent. There's like this nostalgia. Feels like someone from the past. And maybe because your current energy is you're in this celebration. You're receiving your gifts. You're getting your abundance. You're acknowledging your power and your strength at this time. Just saw the Ace of Swords. You have clarity. Spirit, what's this celebration, gifts, and abundance? Because you're leaving behind. You're looking forward. You're not looking back anymore. You turned your back to the past because you want a new beginning. Spirit, tell me about this Three of Wands. I you're not looking back. You don't want to look back. Looking back is rather painful. And I love this, the Eight of Cups. You've walked away from something, someone, so you can get your abundance, your celebration, your gifts. You're acknowledging that whatever is in the past doesn't bring you joy and happiness. You wanted it to. Like, I'm feeling this, yeah, you wanted a 10 of cups, but there was too much conflict, there was too much struggle, and we have the Lovers in reverse. You wanted something really bad, but it wasn't worth it. It just kept you here. It kept you trapped. But the crazy thing, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity, and we have the Star. And we have someone watching. So give me a second to write this down. Someone from your past is acknowledging that you're walking into your gifts. You're creating abundance. You're celebrating. You're looking ahead. You're the star. You know how to shine. When there's darkness around you, you have this hope and inspiration. They want to give equal reciprocity. They want to love, but they caused a lot of pain. They caused a lot of pain. This person caused you a shitload of pain, and you don't want to be a part of it anymore. You don't want the pain anymore. There's nothing wrong with going back to someone from the past, but there's got to be healing. There's got to be growth. There's got to be a common goal of having emotional contentment and fulfillment within each other. You had to walk away from this. There's something here that you had to walk away from. You had to, in order to grow. This watching, this codependent, this nostalgia, it's not you. It's someone else. Like, it's someone else, like, wanting to draw you back. Spirit, what's this watching and looking and stalking? What's this? Message. Someone's coming in with a message. 8 of Wands. Someone has a message. Because you're in this stillness mode. You're in very sacred mode right now. You're in prayer. You're in meditation. You're not rushing. You're not pushing anything. You're receiving insight. You're healing from a broken freaking heart. That's what you're doing. You're healing. Spirit, what's this message coming in? You're healing. The message is, my bad. My bad. This person is telling you, I'm so sorry that I had so many choices and I didn't choose you. But I should have. I should have chose you. Because out of all of the choices, you stayed true. You stayed this warrior. You're determined. You're focused. You were 10 toes down. You've been through hell and back. And you see the truth. And you went within. But you pulled back your energy. Heavy energy of someone who's finally, and not to be like definitive, but someone is finally seeing your worth. But is it a little too late? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you. You have free will. You have a choice. Spirit. But they're seeing your gifts, your abilities. They're seeing your sacred knowledge, your inner knowledge. They see that you overcame so much persecution. And that persecution could have been by them, bro. Like, that's the hardest part. They made your life hard. For what? Spirit, tell me more. They made your life hard. Because it was a broken home. It was divorce. It was discord. You could have been home to them, but you decided to focus on self. This could have been home. Happy life, marriage, but it's in reverse. It was a broken home. And instead of seeking a broken home, you decided to look forward to you, to yourself, to your healing, to you building your abundance and your prosperity. You couldn't focus on this anymore because every time you focused on it, it ripped you of your gifts. It ripped you of your abundance. You couldn't celebrate in this energy. This person didn't know what they wanted and who they wanted. And you had to walk away from it because you know what you want. You know you want this. And if you can't get this, you'll seek happiness within yourself. Solo, dolo. That's just a saying I say, solo, dolo. You have no problem doing it alone. But understand the person who's watching you, their perspective. They made a really bad call about you. They didn't see you for who you truly were. And now they do. But it's late. It's late, man. And they could be going through these emotions of codependencies. They could be obsessing about you. Spirit, what's this codependent and obsession? Where is this coming from? I don't think it's you, Aqua. You gave someone enough times. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Now you're in your Queen of Swords energy. Yeah. You defeated the devil. You might have defeated a cat. You spoke your truth. You have your sword ready. You're not going to take less than. If someone wants to come into your life, they have to acknowledge your power. If they don't see your power, your strength, your inner knowing, your ability to like feel the energy with no words being spoken, then no. You don't want to feel this energy of being confined. You want true love. You don't want toxic love. Toxic love, yeah, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Toxic love, best. The best sometimes. Not gonna lie. That sexual energy when you have toxic love, fire. But you're at a different point. You're like, it's fire, but it leads nowhere. And I'm looking forward. I want to celebrate. I want to have abundance. I want to embrace my gifts. I want family. I want marriage. I don't want to hold back. I want equal reciprocity. So if you don't come at me correct, then don't come at all. Spirit, tell me more about this devil. You want a new beginning in love. You want a love that's not codependent. You want a love that's not obsession and possession and is full of blocks and restraint. You just want to feel. You want to feel love so you can heal whatever trauma you had with love. You want to lead with like passion, but not the toxic passion. Spirit, tell me about this. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Spirit, tell me about this page. A lot of burdens. This page has a lot of burdens. Yeah, because they didn't collaborate. They didn't work with you. They kept you in illusion and confusion. And there were the Emperor in reverse. Aqua. This feels like a toxic masculine you were dealing with. Very toxic. But I don't think they're toxic. I think they're healing. Spirit, tell me about this Emperor in reverse. Maybe they're seeing the truth. Maybe they're acknowledging the truth. Yeah. Because God has reached out to them. This person has a lot of passion towards you and a lot of love, and they're manifesting you into their reality. But right now, they're watching you hella heavy. Someone is watching you. But in the background, just so you know, the person who's watching you, no negative. They're very passionate. They're very loving. They feel not only an intuitive connection, but they also feel this passionate connection. They feel divine source is sending them back to you. But here you are looking ahead. Here you are independent. Here you are holding back. And maybe that's why they're looking at your photos. They're missing you. They have this nostalgia, this memories. Spirit, what's this nostalgia and memories? Because they see you as a Queen of Cups. They remember a time. Ooh. They remember a time when you had no boundaries. You were very loving and compassionate and open. But when you were open to them, they put 10 swords in your back. You were vulnerable with this person, and your vulnerability hurt you. And you see the truth now. Being too vulnerable with such a toxic energy who's not healed really hurt you. Spirit, what's the advice for Aqua? There's someone here who they hella love you, yeah. Your advice is, and this is where it gets confusing. The advice is the Knight of Cups. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Open yourself up to love. Start a new beginning in love. Spirit, what's this new beginning? What's this new beginning in love? loving yourself, the Queen of Wands. Embracing your independence, your sovereignty, being very confident. You're very magnetic and alluring right now, and that brings you your victory and success. You've been very patient, and because you've been patient, Divine Source is giving you a new beginning. Spirit, what is this new beginning for my Aqua? What's this new beginning? What's this new beginning? You're overcoming conflict and struggle and competition. Maybe someone was in conflict with you. Maybe someone competed with you. This could be a lover who competed with you. Instead of working as a team, it was more like this is someone who wanted to like win. And it's so weird. Instead of working together and collaborating, they just wanted to win at all costs. Spirit, tell me about this Five of Swords. Yeah. Divine Source moved you away from this person. And that's why you started planning and prepping. This person kept you at a major crossroad and a stalemate. And because you were at that crossroad and stalemate, Divine Source had to flip the script. This Wheel of Fortune, that there had to be change. If you were down, you're now up. Spirit, what's this luck? The luck is your balance. You balanced yourself through this hardship. You overcame loss and grief and sadness. I feel like this is a relationship. Spirit, who is this person watching my Aqua? Who? Let me change the deck. I feel like I need to change the deck. Spirit, who is this person watching my Aqua? Who? Someone who's in sadness and grief and disappointment right now. Someone who missed an opportunity. Someone who's like weary and reluctant and dissatisfied. Spirit, who is this person? Someone who saw that you changed the wheel of Dharma for yourself. This could have been a karmic connection where you learned the karmic lesson. Spirit, who is this person? Spirit, oh, you got a King of Cups in reverse. Someone who is manipulative, moody, withdrawn, emotionally unavailable. This is someone who does not know how to express their feelings. This is someone who ran from you. This is like a runner-chaser dynamic, and maybe the script is about to flip. Spirit, what are this person's feelings towards my Aqua? What are their feelings towards my Aqua? Bro, this person loves you. Their feelings, the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, the High Priestess. They feel you intuitively. It's almost like this person is wanting to say they're sorry they neglected you. They're sorry they suppressed their feelings, that they were secretive, that they kept a lot of stuff in the dark. It feels like this person wants to balance things and wants to prioritize you. Spirit, tell me more. Man, Three of Wands. They want to celebrate with you. They want abundance and gifts. They want to manifest. They want to level up. This is, man, this is unrequited love. Knight of Cups. This person loves you. They see at you as a missed opportunity. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So their heart wants you. Their head wants you. And they want to take this action towards you. They don't want the Four of Wands in reverse anymore. They don't want to be divided. This is about joining, a lover returns, a homecoming, fixing discord. Spirit, tell me more. This person is gaining wisdom. They have a new perspective. They're reevaluating, but they see you as the sun. They see you as ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Aqua, you're dealing with someone. This is someone, if they do come back, their healing process has to be 50% complete. If not, it's just going to hurt again. Spirit, what is the advice for my Aqua when this person tries to come back? Nine of Swords in reverse. You have to make sure that this doesn't bring you anguish and more emotional baggage. This is about healing past life trauma, releasing guilt, releasing shame, resolving issues. They are watching you. Like, this person is watching you hell heavy, and they're manifesting you. They want to love you, and they want victory. They want to overcome strife. Like, this person wants to overcome pain and strife, but I'm going to be honest, the reason they're feeling so drawn to you is because you are tapping into your true authentic self, and they failed to see it prior. So it's like, I don't know how I feel. I don't feel bad, but I don't feel good either. It's like, this person has to have growth for this to work. Spirit, let's get some advice from the heavenly bodies. Spirit, what advice do you have? We have Saturn, and Saturn is the planet of tough love. This is where you feel restricted and experience struggle. So we have Aqua and Cap. Share this. You could be dealing with a Cap. Hard work and patience, man. Like, oof, this is tough love right here. Maybe you need to give this person tough love. I don't know. Let's read it from the book. Where in your life do you feel a faded sense of lack? Where in yourself do you feel deeply insecure or inadequate? Your guides know the tender nature of these questions and remind you of your soul, and your soul is innately whole and unconditionally worthy. Yet here on earth, human brokenness so easily hardens into shame. Can you shift your perspective and see any broken pieces as potent opportunities for growth? These fractures are perfectly designed by the all-loving divine, encoded with the medicine you need. Call on your courage and commit to a healing path. Start by shining a light on the darkness within. What does it look like? Where does it come from? And what do you see? This is the work your soul came here for, and alchemy is your birthright. This could have a lot to do with alchemizing a bad relationship into a good relationship. Aqua, take it how it resonates. But I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.